All right, wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining us from. This is the Biafra News channel. This is where you get your day-to-day information regarding what is happening in the Biafra Liberation Army and the Zoo Army of Nigeria. This is where you get your correct, raw information. Now, straight to the point. Now, this morning, the Nigerian government, they are planning to close down the Finnish embassy in Abuja. That's the Finland embassy in Abuja. It is very, very laughable because they have tried every means. They have sent so many people. They have written to Finnish government. They have written to Finland government. They have written to them so many times regarding Simon Ekpa, all to no avail. So they have no other option than to close down the embassy in Abuja. Now, listen to this now as I read it out. Now, breaking news. The Nigerian terrorist state have run out of option. Like, they have run out of option. They don't know what to do again. They have tried every possible means to bring back Simon Ekpa to Nigeria to deal with him so that they will close down the movement of Biafra, because they know that Simon Ekpa is really dealing with them strategically. Simon Ekpa is dealing with them strategically. That is why they are trying everything possible to make sure that they close down every means the Biafrans will use and survive. Now, today, they are planning to close down the Finnish embassy in Abuja. Just imagine a country planning to close down the Finnish embassy in Abuja because they have run out of options regarding Simon Ekpa's case. Now, listen. The Nigerian terrorist state has run out of options, and the idea they have concluded to close the Finnish embassy in Abuja and cut ties with Finland. Finland will have a better future with emerging state of Biafrans than Finland will have a better future with the emerging state of Biafrans than whatever the terrorist state Nigerian can offer. You know, Finland gradually they are linking up to the Biafrans. You know, Finland on itself got their own freedom. They got their own freedom through all these things Simon Ekpa is doing. That is how they got their own freedom. So this is a very, very independent country that goes by the law. They know the rules. They know the rules of democracy, and they know the rules of freedom. So no matter how many aides you send to Finland to come and tarnish the image of Simon Ekpa, they will keep sending you guys back. Now Nigeria is planning to close down their embassy. Now let's continue. Now the Finland have never benefited anything from Nigeria other than publish Nigerian criminals to Finland who come with fake and foil documents. You know, remember, Norway on its own, they don't have embassy in Nigeria. So many countries don't have embassy in Nigeria. I'm telling you, the zoo is collapsing. So many countries don't have embassy in Nigeria. Norway never had an embassy in Nigeria. So if you close down the Finland embassy in Nigeria, how will it affect us? How is it going to affect Finland? Finland is far more better than you guys. You are a sinking state. You are sinking. Every day the Chinese government is seizing your private jets. Every day the Chinese government is seizing your properties outside country, disgracing you. The poverty quarter of the world. Nigeria is the number one poverty quarter of the world. So what do you have to offer? What do you have to offer? Over 40 million Nigerians left Nigeria to UK last year. So what did you have to offer? If you open the border now between Finland and Nigeria, many Nigerians, many of these zoo, they will run to Finland. So what are you threatening that you close down the Finnish embassy in Abuja? Is that a threat? Who are you threatening? Who are you threatening? Because so many countries don't even have embassy in Nigeria. Rather, they will go to Ghana. So many of them went to Ghana. They went to Ghana to open their own embassy apart from Nigeria because they know what they want. So are you threatening the Finnish government that they are going to close down their embassy because they did not bring down Simon Ekpa for you to crucify? Just like Kenya, very, very rubbish country, Kenya, due to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think Finnish government is that kind of government? This is a government that people will go school, people will know what's up. A government that is ruled by great law, democratic law, strong law that governs the people. You can't just enter Finland and do anything you want to do. So close down the embassy. Close down the embassy. No matter what the Nigerian state will do, no matter what you guys are doing, come 2nd of December, the full movement of Biafra will start. They will be liberated from you guys. Will be liberated from this so-called failed state. A failed state called Nigeria. Look at how people are suffering everywhere. Queues everywhere. So subsidy, the petrol self no even dey. There is no petrol. a failed collapsed state. We have nothing to do with people play game. Come 2nd of December, we will get our referendum. Now, let me continue. Because these people are very, very stupid. Now, they nowhere closed their embassy in Nigeria long time ago. They have closed their nowhere on its own have closed their embassy in Nigeria long time ago. They have closed their own personal embassy. Many countries have closed their embassy in Nigeria because there is no gain. What is the gain? When some public companies are leaving the zoo country, some public companies, staunch companies are leaving Nigeria because the country is sinking. It's sinking. Gradually, the pillars of this zoo country is sinking. That is why we are fighting for Biafra. That is why, even if you don't have the gun, or even if you don't have anything, you have the mouth to talk about Biafra. You have the mouth to talk about the movement and the atrocities that have been happening in Biafra land. How these soldiers have been killing people in Biafra land. You have the mouth to talk about it because we are the freedom fighters. We are the freedom fighters. This is what is called media war. Media war is where you expose all these things so that the whole world will realize what is happening in Southeast. Now, you want to close down an embassy because of Simon Ekpa? Is Simon Ekpa that serious to you guys? Is Simon Ekpa that serious to you guys to capture? You propaganda politicians from Southeast. Because it is them. All these governors that are fighting for the leads of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are all forced. All they are fighting for now is how to bring down Simon Ekpa. That is what they are fighting for. Both the House, they have sent delegates, they have sent letters, they have sent everything. Even the last week, the Finnish government came to Abuja. This question was thrown to her. And she said the Finnish government are trying their best to sort out the case. To sort out the case in Finland. Now, the Nigerian government don't look, nothing they happen. Now, they want to close down the Finnish government in Abuja. What a country. What a country. What a country. Now, this Norway that have located their embassy to Ghana, have they lost anything? Have they lost anything? Now, the Finnish government have shown the world that they are indeed the implement of truth and fair play, dignity, and a supporter of human rights and freedom. Finland is a supporter of human rights and freedom. So no matter what the propaganda Nigeria is coming with, no matter the kind of atrocities, no matter the kind of rules, no matter the kind of rule conditions they are coming with, Finland is a country that is indeed of truth, fair pay, dignity, and supporters of human rights and freedom. Finland is going to be a Biafra #1 ally. If you don't know, know it now. Finland is going to be the Biafra #1 ally because they are doing everything possible to bring the liberation of Biafra. Many countries will be joining very soon because they are seeing everything. That is why we broadcast. That is why we talk. So that everybody will realize, see what is happening to this set of people in Nigeria. The biggest black race. See what is happening in Biafra land. Look at how these people want to close down the Biafra land. Because they are fighting everything possible to make sure that we will sink. You want to close down a Finland embassy because of Simon Ekpa. Is it that serious? Thank you, Finland. We thank you again, the Biafrans. We are thanking Finland for everything they have been doing for us. We thank Finland. Because if not for Finland, my brother, if these people can drag down Simon Ekpa to the east or drag him down to the zoo, the same treatment they are giving to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they will double Simon Ekpa's own treatment. Because nobody knows what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is going through in the DSS custody. They even refuse to detain him. How can you be in the DSS custody for over 3 years? Over 3 years. What is the case? Nothing. Release him. Nothing. Because they want to damage the liberation of the people of Biafra. That is what they want. They want Biafra to be wiped away from the surface of the earth. That is what they want. Look at their appointments. Look at what they are doing. Look at what Tinubu government is doing. Name one particular project this Tinubu government have raised in Biafra land, other than sending troops of soldiers to Biafra land. Name one particular project this Tinubu government have erased in Biafra land, rather than sending troops of soldiers to come and kill innocent Biafrans. Just yesterday, the Enugu state government announced they killed 27. Hopes of them have killed more than 100 and something. So my people, anywhere you're in the world, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is where you get your daily information. Thanks.